Hey everyone, it's Anna. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for visiting. I thought I would come on tonight and share a card with you that I used these new watercolors that I purchased to paint. So just to give you a refresh on these real quick, I shared these in my last video. It's a set I picked up on Amazon from Niji Premier, and I thought these were probably similar to the Phoenix watercolors. I haven't compared them at all, but the tin is similar color, and Phoenix watercolors are also an extruded watercolor, so I thought I would give these a try just because there's something new and fun. And excuse me, I also thought I would color up a image from the Peddlers pack. Here, let me show you the swatching of this first. So when I did the swatch of this paint set, I was really testing out just a new lamp on my desk, so it's kind of a quick video, but here's the swatches that I did during that video. I really like the colors. They're quite pale. There's not a lot of intensity in them. I really love the clarity of the colors. There doesn't seem to be a lot of filler in the paint itself. I really love this yellow. I really love these purples, and the sap green is really nice. And of course I love the indigo and Payne's gray. This quinacridone gold doesn't seem to be as dark a color as I've had in the past with other brands, but I do really like it. I really love the colors of the blues here. The one thing on that I did notice, isn't that orange pretty? The one thing I did notice as I was using this set, probably because I was painting Santa, is there's not a real strong red pigment. I really had to work to get this red pigment to the darkness that I wanted for Santa's coat. So I did have to do a little bit of mixing to bring, I think I even brought some indigo into the red to really bring that red into it as dark as I would have liked to have seen it for Santa's coat. So that'd probably be one thing I would add to this, is a stronger red pigment. But other than that, I think would be a really pretty set to use for florals. I could see it really pretty floral cards. But pretty nice clear colors, pretty colors. So there is that again. So the image I chose to paint was this little guy from Peddlers Pack. And you can find Peddlers Pack on Etsy. I'm not sure if they have him in their shop right now, but I bet if we asked Joyce and Bernie if we needed him to be added to the shop, that they would. And I'm not sure what his name is either. It says on here that he's from 95, 96, so the 1900s. And then just has their contact information. But isn't he cute? I think he's so adorable. So no other information on the block itself. But so I also used some Sweet Miss Daisy paper. I used the piece of the Holiday Mini Gingham. So I did use, sorry, I was interrupted by Alan. I had to pause the video for a moment. So I did use a piece of paper from my Holiday Mini Gingham line, and because I wasn't able to get a true red, like I really would like to have used this dark red, I ended up using this lighter strawberry red for the paper on my card, which, you know, it's still red, of course, but it's just not as dark red as I would like. And then I did use a piece of this trim die. This was one of my Impression Obsession dies. And it was a 5-piece die that you could cut out different trim pieces that look like rickrack or whatever. So I did use a piece of this on my card as well. And so there's that. And then I also used my green twine because I got to start making a dent in this. So I did use a piece of this on my card as well. And of course, a button from Mary, who's a viewer here on my channel. Hi, Mary. I hope you're doing good. I just stamped Santa on a piece of Canson XL watercolor paper and painted him up with the Niji watercolors. But you can see the red on Santa's coat is not as smooth as I would have liked. It's not as dark as I would have liked, but it is red. You know, he's wearing a red coat. So that was my only struggle. And then I guess I did struggle a little bit too, getting color definition between the tree and Santa's mittens, but that was probably just me. using too close of a mix, because there's definitely enough greens in that set that you could have some contrast. So, but there is my sweet little card, very simple. And as I was going through my buttons from Mary, I noticed that I have now used up all the ones that have the little threads left in them. They're my favorite. So these are the buttons I have from Mary. Here's a little piece of thread. It'll be just like me to find a button to stick that back into. But so now I get to pick through and find all the favorite buttons that I want to use next that don't have the thread, because I always go for the thread ones first. So look at this one. It's got a cute little star on it. That's a sweet little button. And if you hear noise in the background, it's Oliver. He has a chew toy he's working on. So anyway, thanks again for the buttons, Mary. I love those. And thanks for watching my sweet little video about my Peddlers pack stamp. Isn't he cute? So, but I think that's what I've got for you. I'm excited for this coming weekend. We have a Sweet Miss Daisy launch, and it's a little bit vintage Halloween and a whole lot of cute. And I'm super excited about it. I know I have some fun examples that I want to share with you guys. And the design team has, from what I've seen, they have some super cute stuff too. So I think it'll be a really cute release, a fun release, and I'm excited for it. And don't forget too, we have a Snowman of the Month as well. And so I've been doing some sneak peeks on Instagram, here on YouTube, and on Facebook as well. So you've been seeing those if you're on any of those platforms, in addition to YouTube too. So you'll find them here on YouTube on my community tab. So, but anyways, that's what I have for you guys tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to Saturday's release. I hope you are too. And I will talk to you again very soon. Bye.